Here with Reaction House Minority Whip Steve Scalise, Harvard Law School professor, host of the Dersh Show podcast, Alan Dershowitz. I spoke, Steve, to your leader, Kevin McCarthy, earlier tonight. He was very, very, very clear. And that is that he doesn't support the president resigning. He doesn't support this impeachment, and that he has said so in 2 letters that he has sent out to members saying it's a bad idea, which renders the New York Times wrong again.
Well, Sean, it's good to be with you. And look, I mean, this is a very divisive move by the speaker to try to really divide the country even more at a time when we should be focused on bringing it together. Look, there's a powder keg out there that you've seen for months. This wasn't just something that happened Wednesday. What happened Wednesday was disgusting. Every single person who stormed the Capitol and attacked Capitol Police, who did such a heroic job, those people ought to be put in jail, and they are being put in jail, by the way. But by the way, you didn't hear the left decrying the kind of violence that we saw during the summer. So clearly they're trying to play this both ways. We're not. We're saying it was wrong Wednesday. It was wrong during the summer. But to impeach the president one more time, they impeached him over a hoax last year. This is all they're about, is dividing the country. And this is a time where we should be focused on ratcheting the tone down, trying to get things back calm. It's not that right now.
Professor Dershowitz, the New York Times headline was, McConnell is said to be pleased about impeachment. They've now since changed their article, apparently. At least they were scheduled to change it. They said they would change it, according to Senator McConnell's office, which I talked to just before airtime. And he said, no, there's been no such conclusions, and there's a lot of salacious nonsense in there. Let's talk about, assuming that the House tomorrow goes through with yet their latest edition of their never-ending desire, starting 16 minutes after Donald Trump became president, the media and the Democrats wanting this. What happens then? I don't see that a time to mount a defense would be possible, but you never know. I guess Democrats are capable of finding any way to do whatever they want, right?
Well, first of all, let me just comment briefly on Harvard. Harvard is not only going after conservatives. There were petitions to try to remove my professor emeritus status because I defended President Trump on the floor of the Senate. And there's now a petition signed by 5,000 professors and students at Harvard and Yale trying to disbar Senators Cruz and the other senator because they went on the floor of the Senate. It's getting worse. If a student today takes a position that I take or the Congresswoman takes, their grades will suffer. Their recommendations will suffer. We're seeing a kind of McCarthyism permeate, a reverse McCarthyism, the exact opposite of what I experienced when I was in college in the 1950s. And what the Democrats are doing now is they're playing theater. They know they can't get a removal of a president. The Constitution only empowers Congress to impeach and remove a president from office. Once he's out of office, Congress loses jurisdiction. They can't have a trial. First of all, the Constitution says the Chief Justice must preside when there's a trial of the president.
Wasn't there a case of a Secretary of State, maybe in the Grant administration, that was impeached post their term? Didn't that happen?
Yes, and it was wrong. It was wrong then, and it's wrong now. People made mistakes in the past. The Constitution makes it clear. You can only remove by a 2/3 vote. If you then remove, you can also disqualify, but you can't just disqualify. That's not possible under the Constitution. So it would be unconstitutional to impeach the president, then put off the trial until after he leaves the office, and he's an ordinary citizen. Because if they can do that, Sean, they can impeach you and me, because we can run for president as well in 2024.
I would impeach me. I'd actually ask him it'd be a great favor, so we never do run. Nobody needs that hell. Anyway, good to see you both. Thank you.